Steve, the manner of the late equaliser must have been disappointing. Looked like you kind of got the game won.
Yeah, should have won, shouldn't we? Thought it was a better team. Yeah, listen, it's a poor goal to concede, and we shouldn't be conceding at that level, but at this level. But let's not lose sight of all the good things we did today as well. You know, first half, I think Everton started a little bit brighter without really peppering the goal, but we needed to get a little bit of control in the game. We did, and then after getting control in the game, I thought we got in some really good areas around the box, but we didn't. We weren't threatening enough. We didn't take advantage of it. And that was the challenge at half time. Keep going, keep making passes, keep trying to play through the lines, because you will get opportunities to get into good areas to make a difference. And in the end, that's what happened. You know, I felt that we had good momentum in the game. We had good control. Changed slightly tactically with Morgan coming on, and you know, had a decent impact in the game. And we're good for going 1-0 up. So you know, to concede in the way we did is disappointed, but. You know, and it's a disappointing dressing room. We feel like we should have won, and a missed opportunity. But at the same time, you know, it's our first away point. We performed the way we did, you know, in a good atmosphere, historic ground, all that sort of stuff. You know, it was a great game to be involved in here. And but our team looked good today. You know, away from home. So I won't be narrow-minded enough not to see that we've grown again this week.
When you've made so many summer signings, sort of thing, what are the challenges in trying to integrate them that quickly on the youth? And have they sort of surprised you how well they've gelled together quickly?
Well, in the end, we'll see. You know, we had no alternative to do what we've been doing in the transfer window, and I'm quite rightly going to be asked. It's topical, you know. I'm going to get asked about it a lot, and quite rightly, because it's a lot of signings. But all we're really doing is catching up to try and put a squad together to give ourselves the best chance of doing all right in this league that we're now in. So, but with that, you know, our job every day is to try and create a spirit, try and create a way, stick to it. You know, don't go off track when things may not go so well. You know, certainly don't get too high when we play well like today and win games. You know, keep believing in it, and you know, we'll grow then and become the team that we really want to be. But you know, away performance was much improved from the Newcastle one. And, you know, like I said, I won't lose sight of the fact that we've come to Everton today and should have won.
Steve, when you look to the bench, that incredible quality and strength of depth now, were you pleased with the performance of your substitutes when they come on the role they played?
Well, because that's a big reason why we've had to sign as many players as we have, because 5 subs is a game changer, really. You know, certainly at this level, and it was so apparent at Newcastle when I looked at their bench. And you're right, you know, to be able to make the changes that we could today, and whatever the team will be in the next few games is important. But like I said, having a strong squad just gives us a chance. You know, we are just signing players that you know, a lot of other teams have already got the type of signings and the type of money and all that sort of stuff. You know, the other two teams that came up with us. I had them signings in the Championship. We've just had to do it in the Premier League, and I think what's good as well is that we've got a load of permanent players now. You know, we had half a team was loan last year, so that gives us a chance now to build a squad and build a team and build a culture and really stick to it. You know, when you're working with players and you want to improve them, especially the young ones, you don't want them going back to their parent club. You know, you want them to stay with you and keep, you know, get the best out of them. So that's where we're at.
It was 2 of the old guard that combined the goal over Yates and Brennan. Was that a nice thing to see?
Well, I'm so happy for Yates to be back on the pitch. You know, he got injured out in Spain, tried to come back a couple of weeks later, didn't quite work out. He's had to then take the hit really on us taking our time with him. But you can imagine what he would have been like, you know, and he came to the games and everything else. So yeah, I'm proud of him really, making his Premier League debut and then, you know, sort of hit the ground running in the game, didn't he? And like I said, if you look at our goal, you know, we've had loads of bodies up the pitch, you know, midfield players on the edge of the box and there to get a rebound. I know probably doing the finish a bit of a disservice there. I haven't seen it back, but it looked like Brennan's finish was excellent. Yeah, like I said, loads of good things from the game, but we want a mentality to win. You know, so we've got to have that, and we should have won today. Chris?
Gibbs
Mm. Yeah, to have an impact for sure. We just felt that we wanted to change tactically a little bit. We've seen some gaps on the pitch that we wanted to exploit, and we did. Not he did obviously have a good impact on that, but it then had a positive sort of influence on others around him then. And like I said, we definitely, there was a definite change in the game when Morgan came on, for sure. You know, the game was probably a little bit head to head, and we came here to win today. You know, we wanted to win. 0-0 was never going to be. We would have accepted it, like we accept the 1-1, but it was never going to be something that we were happy with while the game is going on. You see with the changes that we made. So then, yeah, obviously, you know, I go back to going 1-0 up and conceding the way we did is disappointing. But Morgan, really happy with him. As Yatesy, Cheku comes on and showed his experience straight away, I thought. So loads of positive things from the game, and shows that we've grown again this week. Just got to keep going.
There was no Luciano Carter.
Yeah.
Are you able to give us an update?
Yeah, he's out for a few months. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we had to do another scan later in the week, and didn't come back too good, so he's going to be out for a little while now. So blow for him, because he was somebody that was settled in really well, and a blow for us as well. But like I said, these things happen. Next man up, and we crack on.
Does that change anything for you in the transfer market, or do you think you've got it enough?
Maybe, we'll see. You know, I don't think we'll be finished with ins and outs, as we've talked about before. Still a bit to go, isn't there?
Oral came off as well. Is he okay?
Yeah, fatigue, I think, more than anything. And you know, the last thing we want now with having the players that we've got on the bench is injuries from fatigue. You know, because a lot of players really still getting up to speed, coming late in pre-season, because they were having moves, weren't training maybe as hard as other players at their teams because they were getting ready for the game. So we, you know, some players coming back from injury. So yeah, we've been playing a bit of catch up with that, and like there's no need to take unnecessary risks with someone like Orel today. But another good start for him. Great that he's played again in the Prem. Good guy, and yeah, like I said, loads of positives.
In relation to Gibbs White, were you aware of late Everton interest in him this week, and if so, how important was it for you that you staved off that interest and made sure that it was you that secured his signature?
I think there was a few that were late on, once they maybe knew that he was coming to us to try to do their jobs, and I understand that, and maybe try and get involved as well. But once, I've always been confident he'd come. You know, I never took it for granted. You can't with a player like that, but I was always confident that he would come, and now he's here. He does settles now. We get to work with him and try and give him a new home and work with him like all the other boys, and hopefully he can grow and be the player that we brought him here to be. All right, thank you.